In a beautiful village of Ude, there lived two young women named Amina and Sade. They grew up like a sister. Sandy was born blind, but her spirit shined brighter than everyone in the village. She was kind, gentle, and full of wisdom. Amina, on the other hand, was beautiful and charming, but had a heart poisoned by greed and envy. Despite their differences, Sandy trusted Amina with her life. She believed that their friendship was unbreakable. But Amina had other plans, plans that would change Sandy's life forever. One day, an old wealthy man named Chief Okon visited the village. He was known for his riches, but also a strange desire. He was looking for a young woman to keep in his grand mansion, someone who would belong to him alone. He approached Amina and said, "I will give you a fortune if you bring me a girl, untouched girl, one who cannot run away." Amina refused at first, but then she thought about the riches, the gold, the dresses, the fine jewelries she had always dreamed of escaping the village, of living in a big house where she would never have to work again. And then she had an idea. Sandy, her best friend, was blind. She would not even see what was happening. She could be tricked, she could be sold. Amina smiled sweetly and replied, "I know the perfect girl for you, Chief Okon." That evening, Amina visited Sandy at her home. She held her hand and spoke softly. "My sister, I have found a great healer in the next village. He can restore your sight. You will finally see the beauty of the world, but we must leave tonight." Sandy heart filled with hope. She had always wished to see the trees, the sky, and most of all, the face of her best friend. Without agitation, she agreed. The journey was long, and Sandy trusted Amina completely, but instead of leading her to the healer, Amina took her to Chief Okon's mansion. As they arrived, Amina whispered, "Wait here, my sister. I will go inside and talk to the healer." Before Sandy could respond, strong hands grabbed her. A thick blindfold was tied over her already blind eyes. She screamed, "Amina, what is happening?" But Amina was gone. She had taken her bag of gold and left without looking back. Chief Okon was a cruel man. He kept Sandy locked in his mansion, forcing her to obey his every command. She cried for days, refusing to eat, refusing to speak. Every night, the old man came to her room. She had no choice but to endure. But in her heart, she never stopped praying. She prayed for justice, she prayed for freedom, and most of all, she prayed that Amina would suffer for what she had done. Meanwhile, Amina was living the life she had always dreamed of. She moved to the city, bought expensive clothes, and surrounded herself with luxury. But greedy is never satisfied. Her greedy was never satisfied. The money she received from Chief Okon ran out quickly. She tried to trick more people, but soon everyone saw her for for her lies. She became desperate, begging for help, but no one trusted her anymore. The once beautiful Amina became weak, hungry, and sick. Then one day, she heard a rumor. Shifokon has grown tired of his blind woman. He threw her out. Amina's heart pounded. Could it be Sandy? Sandy broke and was found wandering near the river by a kind fisherman. He took her back to the village where she was welcomed with open arms. The villagers wept when they heard her story. News of Amina spread like wildfire. When Amina returned to the village hoping to find refuge, she was met with anger. "You betrayed your own sister, you sold her like an animal," the elder shouted. Amina fell to her knees begging for forgiveness. "I was blinded by greed, please forgive me." But Sandy, thought he had suffered greatly, simply turned away. "I may be blind, Amina, but now I know who you truly are." With that, Amina was banished from the village. She left with nothing, no friend, no money, no hope. Sandy, on the other hand, found a new family. The fisherman who saved her become her husband. Together they built a life filled with love and kindness. And in the end, it was Sandy, true though she was blind, who truly saw the light, while Amina, once beautiful, left in eternal darkness. Moral lesson of the story: betrayal may bring temporal riches, but in the end, greedy and cruelty will always lead to destruction. True kindness, even in suffering, will always be rewarded.